cannabis industry, you know, black and brown people have been getting locked up and thrown under jail cells for this, and now people are making billions of dollars off of it. Like,
I know it's obviously not your decision only, but like acquisition. What's the goal? Is the goal to hit a certain? Again, I don't know if you can say all this.
Yeah.
Is the goal to hit the company hit a certain evaluation and then y'all cash out? Because I'm telling you, if Uber comes pull up with a blank check and be like, "Yo, what y'all need?"
Yeah.
What's the number?
I keep it 100. Like, I don't really. It ain't no secret. I'm conflicted. I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, if you was asking me the best, like what I want, me personally, I care about legacy a lot. Like, I've learned now, like, money isn't everything. I want to go down in history, or not just my team, like, we really made a difference. So if we could go all the way to, you know, an IPO and be one of the biggest tech companies in the world. Of course, that's what I would. Yeah. Of course, that's what I would want. But realistically, like, you know, it's hard to do that. It's only a few companies that actually made it that far without, like, even Instagram. Instagram got, you know, Mark Zuckerberg came through with that B, and then, you know, the dude Kevin, he sold it. Yeah. He's from Mass too, which is funny.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, as people, none of us are born rich. You know what I'm saying? Well, not that I'm aware of. None of us have money, and if I do, I don't know I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, just imagine a company comes to you and is like, I give y'all $5 billion.
Oh yeah,
like, how do you? How do I know you? I know you said.
Cash out, bro.
I know you say more. I know you said legacy, but like, how do you say like
no?
Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. They come to me with $1 billion, I'm out the game quick. I'm like, where the fuck I signed, yo? I'm gonna find out how much is after taxes first, or where I can have my money offshore. You know, I'm like, I'm gonna cut this part out. But how do you say no, like, to life change? It's not like I get it. 100 million is a lot of money, but like that's like NFL football player money.
Yeah, exactly.
Billions are like, nigga, my great grandkids gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, how do you say no to that?
$1 billion. It's hard for me to say I would say no now.
Yeah,
because I don't have $1 billion. But I think the talks would, like, to get me anxious, it would have to be $1 billion. I was keep 500 million and up.
Yeah.
Anything less than 500 million, I feel like we didn't do what we were supposed to do.
Especially in this growing industry.
Yeah, for sure. Anything less than 500 million, I don't think we did what we were supposed to do. Yeah. But it's also I got this advice from this dude. I forget his name, man, but he's an entrepreneur. I think it's like Lane or something. Like, I figured him off of Clubhouse. And he said, really, it's not about how much you sell for, it's how much equity you have. Because each round you do, we just did a seed in the Series A, Series B. You're giving up equity, right? So you could sell your company for 500 million and take more money to your pocket than when it sells for $1 billion. Right. A lot of people sleep on that. Right. Like, you know, so you're
not getting the whole $1 billion, obviously.
Yeah. Right. So every round of funding you do, you're giving up more equity. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's very important. Like, 10% of 500 million is more money than 0.1% of $1 billion. Yeah. You know, so you also got to be aware of how much equity you have. Like, my goal right now, to be honest, I'll just say, like, a great start of, like, our Series A, Zipper could be worth 100 million. Our Series A, then I'll know we're on the right trajectory. Because then I know for sure we can go for $1 billion.
Yeah, because I mean, the second you guys hit 100 million, I'm just talking about acquisition. The second you get that evaluation, these companies are going to come knocking. Now and it goes back to the things like, at what number do you say yes or no? Now, I mean, you guys obviously said like 500 million up, but I'm like, pretty much throughout this journey of building this company, you're going to get offers, especially, it's automatic. You're going to get offers in the industry. It's like, how do you constantly say no? Because the number's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm just looking at it from my shoes.
I put it like this, though, not to cut you off. We can't even sell Zipper for at least, because of the social equity thing, we can't sell it for like at least three years. It hasn't even really started yet because someone has to get their first warehouse in Massachusetts first before the 3 years start. So technically, until the next 3 to 4 years, we can't even sell the company.
Right.
So once that 3 to 4 years is up, that's when we're really gonna see, like, by then we should be very legal, and that's when you're gonna see the Ubers or the DoorDashes of the world's coming in. I tell you like this, I'm not gonna say that their name. There was a cannabis company that started 4 years ago, and right now they're worth $3.75 billion.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
In 4 years.
Oh my God. Man.
So in 4 years, if Zipron's not worth in 4 years, Zipron could be worth $1 billion. Yeah. And you know, at that point, that's when you really start fielding those offers. Like, okay, do we want to keep doing this?
And then on top of that, it's not just you again. It's a team.
Yeah,
like,
it's a team.
How does it work if 3 people want to sell and you know what I'm saying?
The board makes the decision.
Okay,
it's the board.
Okay.
So
how many people are on your board right now?
It's just the co-founders right now for now, but it's by that time it's gonna be a few power heads on that board.
They got again. I don't know. If I keep saying this shit, but I don't know if you can say it. Yeah. But like, are there anybody in the industry right now you guys would love to have on the board or like?
Yeah, I can't use. Nah,
you can't.
No, but there's just people. I'll tell you this though. In our Series A, I do personally want some powerful black people to be a part of it. We already had like a friends and family, and then obviously we're gonna create a pool where black people can, like, you know, from Boston, can, not just Boston but in general, like let's say we raise $5 million our Series A. I mean, let's say actually $10 million our Series A. We're gonna make sure there's at least a pool of like $100,000 that local people from the city of Boston who probably only have $1,000 to $2,000 to invest can still invest their money in Zipron.
Let me know, bro. I got 20 for y'all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're gonna create that round. Like,
some money down.
People always like, yo, because honestly, the first investors in the Zipron was my friends. My man's Adam, my man Solomon. They're the first 2 people invested into Zipron. It was my day one friends, you know. So, we're gonna make sure to keep that alive and keep that going. Like, we don't want to just keep on. We want to make sure that with Zipron, the end goal with Zipron is to actually make a difference within the people who deserve to make a difference with. Like, the cannabis industry, you know, black and brown people have been getting locked up and thrown under jail cells for this, and now people are making billions of dollars off of it. Like, those same people need to benefit off of this industry. Right. That else is like, what was it for? What was the point of making it legal, you know? Yeah. So we're gonna make sure that those communities, those same people are the ones that's like getting enriching by this.
Nice. So to go to the community aspect of it, are there? I mean, you guys are still young, so that's probably not yet. But are there any plans for any, I guess, community like reach out or like?
For sure.
Because a lot of, I don't know if it's cliche at this point, but a lot of cannabis, not just delivery, but a lot of cannabis companies in the industry in general, they do things like, which I'm not knocking it. It's a very good thing. They do things like hire people like ex-convicts or people that were arrested for, you know, weed laws and stuff like that and bringing them in. So is there anything like that in the works or plans? Or the
whole social equity program kind of outlines that, but we're going to go above that. So basically you have to give donations to certain nonprofit organizations that have the initiatives to help, you know, black and brown communities. You have to employ a certain number of people who come from minority backgrounds, or it's things of that nature. So that system is kind of in place. But due to the fact that I personally, like, that's what I live for, we're going to go above and beyond those guidelines. Because honestly, that's what I feel as if that Zipron is here for, period. Like, it's here to give the next generation of black and brown youth from the city of Boston, and hopefully influences the entire world, to know that we can be the creators of these type of companies. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like right now we're really in a mix where black people, I'll keep it 100, we really just are focusing in on or keying on the entertainment side of things.
Oh yeah,
you know. I mean,
it's been the cliche with black people for years. It's, you're an athlete, you can rap, or like you're good at art, or it's rarely it's business.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this clip and want to see more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our main channel if you want to see the full episode of our podcast. Thanks again.